Today in the grain market, soybeans were higher. The solid new export sales really helped the market move up towards that $9 benchmark. The US dollar index, while it was a little bit higher today, has been lower overall, and that's giving the market a little bit of a boost on the soybean side. Actually, it's even helping the wheat side even more so. We're expecting on Monday to have a crop ratings a little bit better as well. That might put a little bit of lid on any kind of significant rally, as well as U.S.-China tensions are still higher, and that's making some traders a little bit nervous to really place any kind of bets down there. Now, corn was easier today. The new lows on that favorable weather that we've been having just telling us that we're going to have a pretty good crop. Now, there are some areas that got planted that might have some difficulty, but will they be mitigated by the areas that did well? Also, there has been a little bit of talk that possibly the USDA may put back some of those acres that they had cut on the June 30th acreage report. So if that happens, that's really going to change the yield numbers, and that might really put a damper on the corn. But as it stands right now, it was able to at least stabilize somewhat. So that's keeping the market well above that $3 mark, which we're watching very closely. Wheat was firm today. There was an uptick on all three exchanges. On commitments were the largest they have been in since 2017. That's really positive for the wheat side because all the other fundamental news was really kind of bearish. But Minneapolis was kind of leading the way because they had their yield numbers were certainly a lot less than they were expected. So that really gave them a little bit of a kick up, and that helped that market. But all three were actually pretty higher. There has been more volatility on the wheat side almost than any of the other grains. So we're going to watch closely because this is the end of the week, end of the month, end of the quarter. We'll see if there's any kind of follow through starting on Monday, or are we going to settle back in to be watching the weather? We'll see with that when Monday comes.